We don't march and protest because we like to march and protest. All we want to do is be free.
Shaun King,
co-founder of the Real Justice PAC, columnist at The Intercept, the Fair Punishment Project. Ready for the truth? Yes, we are. Shaun King, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Good morning, everybody. Today I want to give my thoughts on Michael Bloomberg, the billionaire New Yorker who just jumped into the presidential race, claiming that he's going to challenge the other billionaire New Yorker who was president of the United States. I have so much beef with this man. First and foremost, while he was mayor of New York, Michael Bloomberg was the author and chief defender of one of the single most racist practices in the history of the city. Yep. It was called stop and frisk. We talked about it for years right here on the show. And if you're not familiar with it, it was where over 1 million Black and Latino New Yorkers would be randomly stopped and searched every single year, over 1 million a year. Every single day, over 25,000 New Yorkers who had not committed a crime but were just Black or brown would be stopped and inspected from head to toe by the NYPD. It was humiliating, it was degrading, and it was relentless. Some people testified that they had been stopped and searched by the NYPD over 25 different times. It made New York something akin to an apartheid state where white New Yorkers lived one type of existence and everybody else was stopped, harassed, and searched by police. When every single civil rights leader in the city told Michael Bloomberg that the policy was racist, he not only defended it himself for over 12 years, but made city lawyers defend it in court for that long, until finally the courts, not Michael Bloomberg, deemed the racist policy to be illegal. Almost monthly, for the 6 years since Michael Bloomberg has been out of office, he has defended this racist policy. So the notion that this man, who was a Republican for most of his life, is now going to run for the Democratic nomination of a party where Black voters are the backbone of the party, I have to call BS. It's not going to work. Not only that, Michael Bloomberg announced several deeply problematic things about his run. He said he's not even going to run in the first 4 states, including South Carolina, where Black voters have so much say. And let me tell you why he's not going to run in those states. He's polling at near 1% in those first 4 states. He knows that if he runs in those states and shows the nation how little those states believe in him, he'll be a flop right out of the gate. And instead, he's saying he's going to start on Super Tuesday in March, thwarting the whole process. He's also announced that he's not going to accept donations, but is instead going to try to buy the presidency with his own money. He thought this seemed righteous, but it's not righteous at all. Candidates are responsible to the people who fund them. So when everyday people fund campaigns, guess who they are responsible to? Everyday people. But since Michael Bloomberg is the only one funding his campaign, guess who he's responsible to? Himself.
Yep.
That's right. He's not going to do big events, mainly because nobody's going to show up. He's just going to pour hundreds of millions of dollars into television ads, radio ads, internet ads. He's literally trying to buy his way into the presidency. And I'll close with this. Michael Bloomberg has been close friends with Donald Trump for generations. They've been two peas in a pod for decades. And now that Bloomberg's running for president, he's trying to claim otherwise, but they've always been friends. The notion that Bloomberg is somehow Trump's arch enemy is laughable. No single candidate running for president has ever been better friends with Donald Trump than Michael Bloomberg. And it's the height of arrogance that this man, instead of funding campaigns to flip the Senate, instead of pouring all of his time and resources into voter registration, instead has a vanity campaign for president. I've got to run, but I also want to take a moment to wish all of our listeners a happy Thanksgiving. I want to tell you all something that's become a bit of a mantra for me. Never make the people you love, your friends, your family, never make the people you love guess or assume how you feel about them. Tell them with your words, show them with your actions, make it plain for them. Make it so obvious that they never have to guess how you feel. And just so you know, I love and appreciate all of our listeners so very much. Thank you all so much for your love and support across the years. It means the world to me. And thank you, of course, to the entire staff and crew of the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Love you all so much. We only have a few weeks left together, and I want you all to know it's been some of the biggest honors of my life to spend these last few years with you. I've got to run. Just want to wish each of you happy holidays and a happy Thanksgiving. Take care, everybody.
Travel safe, Shaun.
Thank you, Shaun.
Yeah, thank you all.
Have a great holiday.
Thank you, Shaun. I think I'm
Bye
in
now.
love.